took it on the 22nd, so that was 2 days ago. That would make that Tuesday. So there's two trades. First one was 23 to 1, the second one was 38 to 1. Now, I didn't hold them that long. The reason is I set my targets smaller. But if you have the patience to hold a trade that long, the potential is there using this strategy. So, how did I find this trade? I didn't look on any higher time frame than the 4 hour. The reason is it works for me. Some people might say, oh, you should be looking from the weekly down to the 15 minute. You don't. You do what works for you. If you're consistently taking risk reward from the market, doesn't matter what anyone says to you. Okay, so how do I find this trade? Massive impulsive move, yeah. So we believe that there's sellers here and institutions push the market up. Okay, so the market has to come back to this position here, because that's where the institutions came in. Okay, so a certain institution has to break even here. So that's a footprint we're going to use to trade from here. Alright, so as you see, I literally highlighted this demand zone or order block. I prefer to say order block. The reason why it's called an order block is that's where the orders are before market change direction. Okay, so let me rewind it to here. Then on the 1 hour time frame, I'm pretty sure, yeah, there was no clean order block on the 1 hour, so I just used the 4 hour. And then before we came down, we had equal lows here. Okay, so those equal lows mean there's liquidity below which needs to be swept. This is your sweep. Okay, so if you have an order block and above it is, I'm just checking if this is still recording, sometimes it knocks off, absolute nightmare. If you have an order block and above it is equal lows or equal highs, vice versa, it makes this order block a lot stronger. So what happened next, I think I was on the 5 or 3 minute, or 1 minute actually. Yeah, 1 minute. So normally if it taps into a 4 hour order block, or to be honest with you, normally I only use 1 hour order blocks. So if it taps into the 1 hour order block, I'd use the 1 minute to enter the trade. Now if it just taps in, sometimes it can come back and fill it fully because obviously there's more liquidity within the order block. So be aware that sometimes a tap might not go to your full target. So when we tapped in, we tap into that order block here. So you could have entered here of this. However, I don't know what I was doing at the time. Well, do you know what? I probably wasn't looking at the market at that time because it was 11 at night. So I was probably chilling, playing a bit of PlayStation. I usually don't look at markets between 10 and 12. I like to trade the Asia open when there's a bit of volatility there. My highest strike rate of trades is usually between 12 AM and 2 AM. So it does damage my sleep, but that's my edge. So if you have an edge, stick with the edge. So what I done is I waited for, now normally if I don't enter here, I wouldn't enter at all. So we have a break here, and then I literally just highlight the low, this candle here. So this is demand order block. I set a limit order here, stop loss below, and then where can you put your target? This is the target here. This is the 15 minute, sorry, the 1 hour high. So another thing is, now this is a valid target here as well. If you're trading on the 1 hour, use your 1 hour targets. Okay. So if you tap in here in the 1 hour, use this as your 1 hour overall target. Now I personally, I just use a smaller time frame target because, as I said, I don't have the patience to sit in a trade. Wish I did, because I could triple the risk reward I take, but I just don't. But you can follow my trades and take the full risk reward if you like. So back to the 1 minute. I'll just zoom this out. So as you can see, we're creating somewhat equal lows here. Then we have inducement, but before this, then we tap in and off we go. I'm gonna skip a time frame because we'll be here all week. So if you had missed the entry here, you had another entry here. But as I said, if I don't get the first entry, I just can't enter somewhere else. I don't like scaling in. It causes me too much stress and anxiety. So I'm very stubborn with how I trade. These are my rules and this is what I do. So on the way back down, what did we do? I looked for a break there. So equal loss. I think we went a bit higher and then I entered at the top. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, here you go. So we tap into this top here, which is an order block, a supply zone that caused this break of structure, most extreme. We tap in, break structure again. Then this is, I use this candle here. The reason is sometimes when I use the most extreme, how can I explain this? I didn't want to over refine it. So from experience, I know sometimes if you have a large candle like that and a doji above, it doesn't hit the doji. So I just use this candle. I've done a market execution here. And I think I was out of trade somewhere here. Which I wish I held. But hopefully, one of my goals for the year is to hold trades longer, so we'll see how that goes. This is after freezing. I'll just go back here. 5 minute. The reason I don't like holding trades is because, as you can see, like right here, you're offered, let's say 14 to 1. You go make a cup of tea, come back at 6 to 1. I don't see the point. Secure your profits in and out. See you later. Or you could be caught in this consolidation. So it's a no for me. Or price will come back to the most extreme. So like you could be, this trade you'd be holding for 19 hours, nearly a day for it to come back and break even. And then there we go, target hit. Now fair play to people that manage trades and move their stop loss with every low that's broken. Very well done to people like that, because they can take full advantage of this. That's 69 to 1, 67. That's amazing. Like that's unreal profits. But yeah, that's how I took the trades. I trade like this every day. Nothing changes. Sometimes the only thing that might change is nothing. So yeah, I teach this strategy on my one-on-one mentorships. So the mentorships are 12 one-on-one calls. You get homework daily or every second day. We aim to do 2 to 3 calls a week. I will teach you exactly how to trade like this, and how to manage your risk, how to add to winning positions. If you're a complete beginner, advanced, intermediate, I'm sure I can help you. I also have a group with signals, so if you want to just copy my trades or use my analysis, the option is there. Just check the link tree in the bio. If you have any questions, do drop me a message or a comment. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Thanks very much for watching.